One bright and cheerful morning, little Rexinho woke up extra early. Today was a very special day. It was Mama Rex's birthday, and Rexinho wanted to give her the most wonderful present ever. He had been thinking about it all week long. "I know," Rexinho said to himself, jumping out of bed with excitement. "I'll pick the prettiest flowers in all of Green Valley and make Mama the most beautiful bouquet she's ever seen." After eating a quick breakfast of berries and leaves, Rexinho grabbed his little basket and tiptoed quietly out of the cave so he wouldn't wake Mama. The morning sun was just starting to paint the sky with streaks of pink and orange, and dewdrops sparkled on every blade of grass like tiny diamonds. Rexinho's first stop was the meadow of daisies. He carefully picked the whitest, most perfect daisies he could find, placing them gently in his basket. "Mama loves white flowers," he said happily. Next, he visited the sunny hill, where golden buttercups grew in cheerful clusters. "These will add such nice color." Rexinho added several buttercups to his collection. By the giggling stream, he found beautiful purple violets hiding under the shade of friendly trees. "Perfect!" he exclaimed, adding them to his growing bouquet. But as Rexinho looked at his basket, something felt missing. The flowers were lovely, but he wanted something extra special, something truly magnificent that would show Mama just how much he loved her. Just then, his friend Spark the tiny dragon flew down and landed on Rexinho's shoulder. "Good morning, Rexinho. You're up early. What are you doing?" "Hi, Spark. I'm collecting flowers for Mama's birthday," Rexinho explained. "But I want to find one really special flower to go right in the middle of the bouquet. Something amazing that will make her smile really big." Spark's golden eyes lit up with excitement. "Oh, I know just the thing. Follow me." The tiny dragon flew ahead, leading Rexinho deeper into the forest than he had ever gone before. They passed the crystal caves, went beyond the deep woods, and finally arrived at a place Rexinho had never seen: the secret garden. The secret garden was hidden behind a curtain of hanging vines and surrounded by ancient stone walls covered in soft moss. When Spark pushed aside the vines and they stepped through, Rexinho gasped in wonder. The garden was filled with the most extraordinary flowers imaginable. There were blue roses that hummed soft melodies, silver lilies that glowed in the shadows, and orange poppies that danced even when there was no breeze. But right in the very center of the garden, there was something that made Rexinho's eyes grow as wide as saucers. It was a flower unlike any he had ever seen or even dreamed of. The stem was as thick as a tree trunk and stretched up into the sky. The flower itself was enormous, with petals in every color of the rainbow that shimmered and changed colors slowly, like a sunset. It was easily the most beautiful flower in the entire world. "Wow!" Rexinho breathed. "That's incredible. Do you think I could pick just one petal for Mama? It would be the most perfect present ever." But as Rexinho got closer to the giant flower, he noticed something strange. The flower looked sad. Its petals were drooping, and some of its beautiful colors looked faded and dull. "Oh no," Rexinho said with concern. "Spark, I think the flower is sick." Spark flew around the giant flower, examining it carefully. "You're right. Look, its leaves are turning brown, and the stem doesn't look strong anymore." Rexinho forgot all about picking a petal. He couldn't take something from a flower that was already hurting. "We have to help it," he declared. "But how do you help a giant flower?" Rexinho thought hard, remembering everything Mama had taught him about taking care of plants. "Flowers need water, sunshine, and good soil," he said. "Let's check each one." They looked up at the sky. The sun was shining brightly. "It has sunshine," Spark observed. Rexinho dug gently around the base of the giant flower. The soil felt rich and healthy. "The soil is good too. Then it must need water," they both said together. But the giggling stream was far away, and Rexinho's little basket couldn't carry enough water for such an enormous flower. He sat down, thinking hard. His rainbow tail stopped sparkling because he was so worried. "What if we ask for help?" Spark suggested. "That's a great idea," Rexinho jumped up with renewed energy. Rexinho and Spark hurried through the forest, asking every animal they met to help bring water to the giant flower. Oliver the owl flew to gather all the birds. Sammy the squirrel scampered off to tell the forest creatures. Even Professor Prickles organized the hedgehogs and rabbits. Soon, animals from all over Green Valley came to help. The birds carried water in their beaks. The squirrels brought it in acorn caps. The rabbits used large leaves as buckets. And even the ants formed long lines to pass tiny droplets along. Rexinho used his basket over and over again, running back and forth to the stream. Everyone worked together, and slowly but surely, they watered the giant flower. At first, nothing seemed to happen, and Rexinho worried they were too late. But then, something magical began to occur. The stem started to straighten up, growing stronger and greener. The leaves perked up, turning from brown back to healthy green. And the petals. Oh, the petals began to glow with colors more brilliant than ever before. They shimmered with reds, blues, yellows, purples, and greens, all swirling together like a living rainbow. But the most amazing thing happened next. As the giant flower returned to full health, it began to bloom even more. Dozens of smaller buds that no one had noticed before started to open all around the garden. Each one was a perfect, beautiful flower in rainbow colors, just like the giant one but small enough to hold in your hands. The giant flower seemed to dance with happiness, and as it moved, hundreds of the smaller flowers gently fell from it like colorful rain. They floated softly to the ground, covering the secret garden in a carpet of rainbow petals. "Look, Rexinho!" Spark cried out joyfully. "The flower is giving us gifts to say thank you." All the animals carefully gathered the beautiful flowers. There were enough for everyone to take some home. Rexinho filled his basket with the most gorgeous rainbow flowers, each one glowing softly with the giant flower's magic. "These are perfect for Mama," Rexinho said, his tail sparkling brighter than ever with happiness. As the sun began to set, Rexinho thanked all his friends for their help and hurried home. When he arrived, Mama Rex was just waking up from her afternoon nap. "Happy birthday, Mama!" Rexinho shouted, presenting his basket of flowers. Mama Rex's eyes filled with happy tears when she saw the magnificent bouquet. The rainbow flowers glowed beautifully, lighting up their cozy cave with gentle, colorful light. "Oh, Rexinho, these are the most beautiful flowers I've ever seen. Where did you find them?" Rexinho told her the whole story about the giant flower, how it was sick, and how all the animals worked together to help it get better. "I learned something today, Mama," he said thoughtfully. "Sometimes the best presents come from helping others. I wanted to take a flower, but instead, I helped the flower, and it gave us something even more special." Mama Rex pulled little Rexinho into the biggest, warmest hug. "You know what the best present is?" she asked softly. "Having such a kind and caring little dinosaur as my son. That's more precious than all the flowers in the world." That night, the rainbow flowers lit up their cave with soft, magical light. And as Rexinho snuggled close to Mama, he felt so happy. He had given Mama a wonderful birthday present, helped a flower in need, and learned that working together with friends could create the most beautiful surprises of all. The end. Sweet dreams, little helpers. Remember, the best surprises come from kindness, and the best gifts come from the heart.